The way I am today is because of Carolina. So trust her, see my transformation, and go ahead. Don't have any doubts like me in the beginning. No, go ahead, jump into the coaching session. You will see the changement into your life. What makes me do this personal development? In fact, I didn't know that it was a personal development. I thought that I'm going to fix some existential question because I didn't know myself what I want. Definitely, you remember the first time we met, I said something like, I don't know, I don't remember it, but I know it was different because throughout our session, I realized that, okay, I have really something to learn from myself, from within, to fix my life. And yeah, it went really well, and I really appreciate it a lot. I am 100% sure that I need to know, and I need to learn more. But for now, I want to go through my life, and then later on, I might come back to you, definitely, Carolina. I do like two aspects. In fact, I liked the whole program, but the first one I really liked a lot was the the takeaway, the three takeaways. After every session, you make me think, and this process to think is like also an exercise to get your brain thinking throughout and suck all the information. And every time I was writing those takeaways, I was like thinking a lot, and I'm like, okay, this is true. And when I was walking or when I was with my family, every time those takeaways come back to my mind, and I try to apply it again. So really, those takeaway is really a game changer for me. And then the second one was all the assignments, you gave me many times. Okay, you have to do this one for the next week and come back with the result. And I'm like, okay, let me do it. And I was like a child in the to discover a treasury. This one was a big surprise, really. In fact, I already know the internal family because I have also a book of it. But this session with you make me really realize the importance of my internal family, how I was behavior, and how in the future, if I want to grow up, if I want to improve myself, I have to pay more attention into my internal family, the thing that I usually did not do, and since that discover, it was first of all strange, like, oh, how come there is a many part of me, you know
and so many voices.
so many voices, and the fact that,
Characters.
yes, those parts was triggering my emotion as well, because many times you feel sad, you feel depressed, or you feel happy, but you don't know where it comes from, and I have to also deal with the emotion and feelings coming with those parts as well. Yeah, it was fantastic for me. And even today, I was dealing with one problem to solve, and I was questioning myself when one emotion pop up, and now, like, okay, how can we solve these problems? Every time when there is an emotion, or in my head there is many voice thinking, I try to focus more on it and to understand it really what they want, and how they can help me, and because of this training with you. If I had a doubt, yes, of course, I'm like someone who is doubting every time. But the way I was doubting was if this session will help me going out my whole life, because I was really keen on to grow, to
Mm-hmm.
change my perspective, to change my life, and so and so. And I was like, it's going to work, yes or no? But throughout, after the first session, after the first conversation we had, and the three takeaways we had, I'm like, oh, okay, we are on into the good path. Yes, definitely. I start to be more confident and more, I get more assurance with you. I completely accept myself the way I am, really, because since my childhood, I had a lot of complex. I told you, I didn't like my nose, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't like myself, many parts of my body. But after this session with you, I've learned to love myself. And it is a basic of people who wants to grow in this life. You have to accept yourself. You have to put yourself first. And I was putting many people first, friends, family, and I was forgetting about myself. It's not selfish, but if you want to take care of other people, you must be yourself 100% on top before thinking of people. And now I love myself. Seriously, I love myself with all the mistake, all the my big nose, I don't know, my big ears. I don't care. I
Good.
love myself. That is the most important thing. 100%, 1,000%, definitely. As I told you the first time, I had like two coaches before you, and the improvement I've seen with you is really tremendous. And everything I've learned with you, I've never ever learned anywhere. None in the internet, none of with my other coaches, and even my parents. And I think you have some style to understand your clients. You don't push your clients, you try to understand them and guide them. You don't show the response. I know you know many things, definitely. And I know myself with myself. At the first time, you remember the questionnaire you
Yes.
you sent to me to write. I know that the first time you read it, you already know the problem I have, but you guide me. You did not tell me, okay, this is what you have. And this is what
Mm-hmm.
I like with you. Well, I am the perfect example of the success of Carolina style of coaching. Seriously, if you know me previously, I barely can speak like that. I wasn't confident. I didn't like myself. I didn't know what I want to do with my life. I was stuck. This is the way. And the way I am today is because of Carolina. So trust her, see my transformation, and go ahead. Don't have any doubts like me in the beginning. No, go ahead, jump into the coaching session. You will see the changement into your life.